The second turning point that I had was when I saw there was a child, that happened in Bangalore. That is the time I
Yeah.
opened this no child.
Okay.
There was a child, in near Bayapanelli. Currently, metro station is there. Okay, near that place, there was a dustbin. In the dustbin, near to the dustbin, this child was having its food. Okay, it was having its food, and there were three other dogs around that child. So the child was not actually worried about whether the dogs will bite the child or not. It was more worried whether it will snatch away the food from the child. So it was covering the food like this and having its food. What a pitiable situation you just see. So it turned me on, and I actually got down from the vehicle that I was driving at that time, and went and fed the child, and then wanted to further find out what is the reason for this child to come to this dustbin. Then I asked the child to take me and my friend who was traveling with me to the place where she was living. And she took us to the slum where currently it is now converted into metro station there. In that, there were 700 slums which were there. And she was living there. And when we went to her house and saw, it was full mud house. And the neighbors who were there, they said that it is a daily routine for them. The parents of the children there in that slum, they will leave the children like that, and they will go fetch for their job earn their daily bread. The husband will earn something, the wife will earn something. Husband will spend the money on drinks, and he will not do anything for the family. The wife used to bring home some money, and then try to feed the children in the night. But in the morning, they are left to themselves. So what the children will normally do, the first attempt that they will try to do is to go and steal a bread from a bakery. Okay. And invariably, they will be unsuccessful in stealing. And finally, the hunger will drive them to the dustbin. This is the reality. So further, when I went into research as to why such a pitiable condition is there in this country, then I discovered that close to around 7,000 children are dying due to hunger every single day in this country, India. So that made me think that I should do something in this sense. So I started independently with my own sources that I had. I started feeding about 10 children weekly once. And as I started doing this activity religiously every week, then I found the people around saw me coming every week religiously and feeding these children. So they started coming and telling me that, don't worry, sir, I will also come forward and help you. Tell me what is that we can do. I will also donate some money. And then that's how the 10 children became 100, 100 became 1,000, 1,000 become 10,000. Now it is standing at 21,000 children.
21,000. So, sir, 10 children a week to 20,000 children every day. That has been
Yeah.
a, blessed journey, I will say. I'll not use words like fantastic, all this thing. That has been a blessed journey because you have been able to touch that many lives, that many souls. Now, that is the whole idea. I had invited you for ProVachan because everything is possible if you take a first step. If you wouldn't
Yes.
have taken your first step to feed 10 children every week, you wouldn't have reached here.